Oh, no camera? Alright, one sec. You're gonna see my room for a second. Maybe. Not that one. That one. There we are. Back to my video broadcast. There we go. I don't know why the video broadcast kind of necks itself like that sometimes. Good morning. Good morning, good morning, good morning. We are finishing up Control today. Sorry for the little bit of a late start. I wanted to sleep in. That's about it. It's a very snowy night. It was a beautiful night. Ended up staying a bit too late because went on a bit of a night walk with my roommates, which was actually a lot of fun. It was cool. Super snowy, super nice, super beautiful. So yeah, today, what are we doing? Well, we're gonna first reset the graphics settings because that's not looking great. Hey, why have these things been downscaled? Why did any of these ever get downscaled? There we go. That's better. Oh, that might be why. That's silly. Well, oh well. Right. So what were we doing? We were, first, we were looking for... Well, we're gonna first kill some things. Oh, one of these. Seriously? You're that close? Already? That's actually impressive. And also impressive that you did that much damage in one go. Good way to start the day! Good morning! Woo! So we're gonna finish up Aussie's stuff here. Which is the lighting up the plants that need light. Jeez, come on, really? Do that, like, heal me. Sit down. Having the orb is so nice, honestly. I'm not gonna lie. Oh, my personal lots are full. I should probably deal with that. Feel the big costs and stuff? That's kind of lame. Big cost health when at critical. I mean, these are interesting changes, but they don't seem as good as they could be. Like what? Ammo reload after seizing an enemy? Well, how long does that last after seizing an enemy? Because if it's immediately after seizing an enemy, that's not great, because I can only seize so many enemies, right? Oh, that's just gonna do that for now. Alright, so the light's in here. So now I just have to figure out where plants are. Well, that thing just does its thing. I supposedly already lit it 2 plants in here, so maybe the third one's over here. Yep, there it is. I did it! Plants lit up. Nice. So, now then, not that button, this button. So, AW loading bay and the operations corridor for that stuff. And are there anything for these ones here close by? Because I know this one. Oh, this one is just missing right now. Oh, no, because it didn't want to select it. Smart. Good job, game. Service ducts and Eagle Limited. Okay. And then where's the last one? Oh, is it? Because I did all the mold ones. So to the plants, and then the darkness, and then Shun. And then after I'm done all of those, then we'll finish up the rest of the AWE experience. This is an interesting DLC. We will definitely finish it today, but so far, unless something bombastic happens, it feels a bit smaller than the other one. So cool though.
Send a ranger out. Director's orders.
And it is inside the boat.
We're in this together.
Okay. Alright, there's light source here, which means now I just gotta figure out plants. Also, the real question is, where do people keep plants in a dark space like this? Right here is one. Cool, that's one. Here's 2. And there's 3. Easy enough. So if I go back to map, there's all of those, but the service ducts have the darkness, right? So if I go to missions, eliminate the darkness. No, that messed up again. I hate when that happens. Service ducts. There we go. Yep. I'm pretty sure they're in here. Well, kind of. Would they be in here? Might be in here. Or not, because this is, yeah, that's where the mold was. Gotta figure out where the last little bit of darkness was hiding. Phew. Well, there goes light. But I'm guessing that was just because light didn't want to exist anymore. So I don't know if the lights are time-based or what. I don't think they're time-based. I think they're location-based. As for the service docks, I kind of forget how to get to them. So we'll try to remember that together. Because I don't think it's through up here or anything. Service docks are over here. Cool. There we are. So now we're in the service docks. And that's Lost Darkness. It was right above me at the entrance. That's why I didn't see it. Dope. Alright, so now Eagle Limited is the last one for this guy. And Operations Corridor is the last place for this. Cool. So let's just go to the next bastion, which is down here. Nope. Kind of forget where some of the fast travels are from certain places for certain directions. Alright. Fast travel to the operations corridor. So these are plants here, I'm pretty sure. So that's cool. We'll finish that. Morning, Ginger! How are you doing today? Hope things are well. It's a light somewhere. Somewhere. Center. I don't need things from the center. I need things from the corridor. Oh, you're just a normal dude now? Yeah, no. And now you become mine. And now this is done, because I got that. Was there any light bulbs in here? I didn't think there was. Same old work, but want to ready to watch furniture and things thrown around. Yep, that's about this game. I just figured may as well finish this up today. Turns out that most things aren't going to get done today because it snowed a lot last night here. So it's going to be a pretty much a snow day for a lot of people. Which isn't a bad thing. Another plant. So that's two. Now where would the third plant be? Oh, there's light here all along. I've got double the lights. Doesn't help me if I can't find the plant. Ah, it's around the corner. There we go.
Here's some sunshine to brighten the day. It's artificial.
Artificial though. Artificial sunshine. And then Eagle Limited.
At work.
Yeah, Eagle Limited. Right, and then this one was the Eliminate the Darkness in the Eagle Limited area. But I just gotta figure out where the darkness is. A lot of it was up there. I really want to spend too much time on this. Didn't notice it because it's in the dark.
Pertaining to the Eagle Limited incident and its subsequent state alteration.
Look, buddy, I have no clue what you're talking about.
So you deny being a part of a radical group aiming to affect inanimate objects in a manner that would yield unusual results?
Yeah, I deny. But hey, tell me more about these results. They sound real unusual.
I'm sure you recognize that the measures this group of yours takes to achieve their goals can be considered acts of terrorism.
Goals? Measures? You're being very vague. Did you know you're being very vague?
All right, 62 dead. Passengers and crew, innocent people. Still sound vague to you?
You might as well stop wasting both our time. I won't say anything, and you can't say anything. I know you can't.
Tell you what I can do. I can throw your sorry ass in one of our cozy containment cells. You can rot there until you're ready to talk. Or you could just save us both the trouble and tell me all about how you're going around creating altered items. How's that sound? Did you really think we wouldn't catch on to you? We always do. Always. So you might as well come clean. For your sake.
I think I'll just talk to my lawyer instead.
That's not how it works around here, buddy. But tell you what. Why don't I leave you here to think on it for a while? See you in a couple of days.
Wait!
And so that's the guy that got fired for being an interrogator because his methods were too extreme. And it's like, I mean, again, these guys are actual proper terrorists. It is very silly to think, oh, well, I guess we can't use this certain language because it's bad, and we don't want to give them information. It's like, they already know. They're doing this. Oh well. Rules are rules. But this is also an agency that exists in a paranatural existence, so like, how do rules really pertain? Oh, I hit the ground too hard. Luckily I found the last piece of darkness pretty quick while finding that. Just right here. I don't think I would have found this in a long time otherwise. There we go.
That should do. You're welcome.
Yeah. There we go. Finish all of Auntie's quests. Yeah. I am the best janitor around. I forget where the shoe machine was. It is not active still. Wait, no, it is? Investigations. It's just not wanting to show me exactly where. Gotcha. Is it in the operations center? I think it's near the operations center. We'll take a look. Bit weird that it doesn't want to show me exactly where it is. Oh, that's active. Then operations center. No, it wasn't here. Yep, all of Auntie's quests are done. Cool. Where did they throw it? Maybe was in lower. Trying to remember where the heck this machine was. Because I don't want to say it was in most of these places. Where is it? Yes, I know that I want to complete one of those, but I don't know where it is. I don't think it's in the section head office. Don't think it was in the abandoned offices or the operations center. Operation corridor. I think it was on this side of things though. So I'm gonna go to the Farm Arrow entrance. See if it was around here. Going the right way or the wrong way? I am going the right way. Potentially. Dark. Yeah. So I can't seem to get that, but that's fine. Don't really need to care about it. This is one of the places that got really spooky. Huh. I thought for sure it was around here. Oh, it might be in the shifted offices. But let's see here. What's that in the shifted offices? Nope, no it was not. Shoot, I thought for sure it was in this area. Don't think it was in the utility corridor area. Thought for sure it was over here. Oh, let's start the abandoned offices again and take a look. Can't believe I forgot that they don't have an actual proper like marker for this. It's kind of silly, but they don't. I know it's not in this section. One, two. Operations corridor. Was in the operations room? I didn't think it was. Huh. Also don't think it was here in active investigations. Oh wait, it was! It's right in here. Let's try Deadline, see what Deadline is. Kill enough enemies before time to run out, each enemy killed at its time. Become mine. There we go. And now you also become mine. You also become mine. And you also become mine. Nice. Wanted you to become mine too, but no luck on that one. Oh no! Shoot. When is God of War supposed to drop? God of War is supposed to drop on the 14th. So we'll see about my schedule then. Obviously if I'm working I won't be playing God of War, but basically the soonest day after the 14th that I can, we'll play God of War. Nope. Accidentally did crowd control. I think the speed one's easier. But yeah, we'll do God of War sometime after the 14th. Just gotta... see how long that lasts. And then, yeah. Once we do all that, that'll be the games we're playing for a while. Will be God of War is gonna last a good while, for sure on the channel. I'm gonna do a full story playthrough of the game, and if I have the time, I'm also going to attend to do the secret bosses as well. So we'll see. I don't think we'll have any problem doing the secret bosses, seeing as how there's not much else going on for games that I want to play in that area of time. So we'll see. Yeah. God of War is the end-all be-all at the moment. Don't know what else is going to come out that I have an interest in playing, but we'll see. when it comes to that point. Become my junior supervisor. You're an elite unit, I guess. I guess that's how it works. Just those two, nice. There's a dude. And you also become mine. Nice. Two decent soldiers. You get just bought. And there we go, just as that guy dies, this guy comes alive with his minigun. See, yeah, this is the problem. The other one didn't take as long as this. The other one being the time attack. And you become mine. Plus, it's my Season 9 patch notes. You see. I saw that there's, they kind of did a bit of the roadmap for what, the gods are gonna look like for the next while. And I know that they just announced, Shiva, which is pretty cool. First mate. Now we just gotta wait and see. Jeez, anytime you get a chance to have an orb in this game, it's so hard. Orbs are too strong. She's like, look at this. The orb's just kind of chilling. Where is their orb? There's their orb. So yeah, my orb is not good. So I take yours. Give me your orb! You just gotta contemplate an orb every once in a while. That was spooky. Oh, I already have my max. I was like, what the heck's going on? Why the hell is it being like this? Right, because I already have the max. Because that dude's still alive, that's why. I thought that dude was dead a long time ago. Well, I'll take you now, because my orb is dead. So, since my orb's dead, gotta be a little less risky. Okay. Now what, is it waiting for my guys to die? No. It's just that this guy's here, existing. There we go. Now it becomes main. All right. Go down. Now you're part of my group. And now you're part of my group. Ooh, and then I'm gonna get orb. Orb! Come to me, orb! There we go, got the orb. Orb makes me all powerful. Almost. Not if their damage gets cranked up all of a sudden. Holy shit. Become mine and become Omega Tank. There we go. I did it. I did the crowd control. That was the last of them. Nice. Tier 4 item upgrades. Jeez. Okay.
Games are so realistic these days.
Okay, cool. So there's Shum. I got some mods, got an ability point. The third thing. That's the last one. Shum Tomb is an altered item that allows Jesse to revisit unique enemies she has encountered before and take another trip to the Astro Maze. Oh. Can I actually go to the Astro Maze again? Let's double check. Oh, Shum 2! Oh! That is cool! It lets me do some of the old boss fights. That's actually really, really cool. So Former, which is the person who was a former member, the Anchor boss fight, Nega Jesse, or Anti-Jesse, the Mold one? I don't remember which one that one. Feedback Loop, I don't remember that. Astray Maze was a cool place though. That's really cool. That's cool that you can do those. Kind of sucks that they're like a little bit hidden like they are, but you know, is what it is. Cool. Now then, to return to active investigations to do the third thing. Gotta spin in place. I thought some. Honestly, I didn't think I pressed Q there, so I thought something just fell on me. Whoops. Oh well. Alright. On our way, and we'll see if this ends it or how long this is drawn out. Because if it is the Alan Wake area, yeah. Bright Falls.
God, he was hideous. He tore the security door to the Bright Falls AWE site wide open. He was so ugly. Like, wow, I got a good look at him, and Christ,
He's
does not look
terrifying.
like he used to. The hiss must have messed him up or something. He looks like a bar rag that's been twisted by the world's strongest man. Or a monster from some 80s horror movie. You know, back when it was all practical effects.
Okay, Langston, do you have anything to say?
Nasty.
Real
Did you say
professional,
something?
Langston.
Remember, I can't hear you. Never mind, just
Bit.
go after Hartman. Oh,
Bit.
so disgusting.
Jeez, Langston. Alright, so if my thought is correct,
Rewritten. The darkness wants to hide the past and make me lose my way. I trust what I read on these pages. I wrote them for a reason. Cut through the reality, tear it apart, and rewrite it. They are drawn to the mystery.
so if I'm correct, this is going to be a house or cottage that was based off of a location in Alan Wake. So we'll see how this goes. Also, again, this DLC basically establishes that artists and musicians and stuff have the ability to
Let's go take care of it.
they have the ability to manipulate reality sometimes. So whatever they write can sometimes become true. Anything for me to see, especially here? Doesn't seem like it. Nope. Let's wait to fight this dude in close combat though, that's very interesting. There we go. Well, that was difficult to do, just interesting that they wanted me to do that in that close combat. Anything else that I need to worry about? Not that I know of, not that I can see. Alright. Bring the lamp with me. And here we go. To continue. Going down. So yeah, the fact that like artists and stuff can just manipulate reality, a little spook, a little bit odd, right? Like, oh yeah, this is dark down here. This is a perfect environment for this shoe. Whoa. Excuse me.
Thank you for meeting with us again, Dr. Hartman.
It's my pleasure, gentlemen. I hope the information I provided thus far has been of some small use.
It's been invaluable, Doctor. Really, we have a much clearer picture of this event, thanks to your accounts.
Well, I do consider myself a keen observer of...
We did have one question, though. You mentioned in an earlier conversation that your patients displayed, and I'm paraphrasing here, unnatural abilities that you in fact encouraged during the time in your lodge. It'd be very helpful if you could fill us in on the details there.
Of course. Like yourselves, I work to understand and even bend the rules of our earthly paradigm. My patient's well-being was paramount, of course, but I would hardly be a man of science if I did not reach out at the underlying truth. As I stated in my written proposal, I believe working alongside your organization could be greatly beneficial to both parties. Sharing notes, as they say.
Thank you, Doctor. That's all we need to hear. Remy?
Dr. Emil Hartman, you have been found in breach of codes 4, 8, and 74 of the Federal Bureau of Control Criminal Offense System.
What? You can't do this. I am a well-connected man. You're making a dire mistake, my friend.
You will be detained until further notice, and all personal property will be confiscated, including the Cauldron Lake Lodge.
That's preposterous. You can't just seize my property. I'm a United States citizen. I have rights. That lodge is my life's work. I'm offering you years of research.
Get him out of here.
You're making a mistake. You have to listen to me. You have to listen.
So again, Hartman was a psychologist for artists, and he kind of pushed them to bend reality. Which is a big no-no. Big no-no. You shouldn't be doing that. So then they busted him. Also, tons of bloody dead bodies of rangers and such. Unfortunate. Alright, I guess to go through, we gotta go to the motel again.
I've forgotten again.
While I'm wait.
Plan. I know it. I've forgotten. He's coming. I've got to get out of here. Dive deep.
Dive deeper, you say? So, this I don't know what this symbol means yet. This I assume means wake. I'll wake.
Whatever is going on with Wake, he clearly needs some help.
This is the board / the foundation / the Bureau of Control. This I don't know because it's inverted and clear. This I also don't know yet. Looks like doors within doors. And then this was supposedly the symbol that was left at the end of the incident at Alan Wake's in Alan Wake's game. So we shall see. See what happens. Very dark. picked up some darkness. Good old dankness. Oh, was there some dark? Could I actually have used the lay in the first room? I might have. Oh well. That's fine. Is that video gonna play anything? No? Doesn't look like it. Cool. All the darkness is gone. And the key's here now. Cool.
Going mad. Wake had to escape, right? His escape. Wake needed a hero. A hero needed a crisis. For the part in the story about the government agency, Wake needed something special. Something to convey an alien force mimicking human intelligence.
Interesting.
Another replica. Like the one they made for Ordinary. I wonder what happened.
I need a ranger sent to this location stat.
Let's put him down!
So this is supposedly... Okay. Wake interview. After reaching out to the Bureau, Alice Wake was brought into the oldest house for an interview on Blake 2017. See file for full transcript summary. The interview conducted by Agent Shaw and Dempsey revealed that Miss Wake had a reoccurring nightly visitations from her missing ex-husband in her New York apartment. Mr. Wake appears out of nowhere and rushes at her down a corridor. According to her impressions, he appears crazy and horrifying, clearly coming at her with violent intent. Miss Wake believes that he is haunting her, insisting that he is not Alan but a fucking monster in his body. Miss Wake has not been sleeping out of the fear of these visits. Her attempts to keep the lights on through the night result in the relevant hallway light bulb breaking every night, possibly indicating involvement of the Blake. Further investigations required. We propose install monitoring equipment in the apartment. Copies of supply requests from L50104 have been sent to Mr. Kirkland and the administrator for approval. Right. Quickly, step back in the light here. Oh yeah, that dude. That dude is so creepy. Why is he so creepy? Okay. So the game again begins. The game of race from place to place. And that's just a recording. Okay. Yep. Like, look at that thing. That thing's super freaking creepy. Alright. Now what? Nice. Now I can't escape.
You are pretty rough on the eyes, Dr. Hart.
Whoa, that's a lot of range. Oh. And does a lot of damage just by spawning on me. Oh, shit, okay. So we gotta restart, and he's got full shield again. Okay.
Hartman was stretched.
Hartman was stretched, you say? I hope this is scripted and I didn't just mess up and like lose out last second or something. No, don't have any energy. Gotta wait in the light for a second. Hang on, Ranger, you got this. You totally got this. God damn it. There we go. Cool. There we go. I did it! I beat the boss, I think. Oh,
Hartman won't be a problem anymore, Langston.
I guess so.
But investigations need someone to run it. Interested?
I've seen what happens to sector heads, ma'am. No, thank you. Ma'am,
Bright
I'm
Falls,
getting
Washington.
something on my terminal here, an AWE alert from Bright Falls, Washington. But it might be a glitch. The date's all wrong, a couple of years in the future. And we're in lockdown, there shouldn't be any incoming signals.
Yup.
Maybe it was active before we went into lockdown? Are there agents on site?
Let me check. Agent Estevez is the field agent in charge of monitoring the site, so she should be there to let us know if the situation has been through any major changes recently.
Things set in motion. If the alarm's true, then so is the reason for the alarm. The effect must follow the cause. It's happening again. A return. You have been warned.
Right? Honestly, I don't know. Like, the nightmares, like, a lot of that is just straight nightmare fuel.
This must be where they studied Hartman.
Hartman
Kinda looks
would
like Dylan's cell.
just
I
kept
wonder if
trapped
they
in here.
treated him as badly.
Probably. Bright Falls supplement. On the day of the flooding, the rock band Old Gods of Asgard was rehearsing in the field outside the Anderson farm. The homestead of band members Odin and Tor Anderson both admitted to being in a heavy state of inebriation at the time, having spent days drinking their home-brewed moonshine while celebrating Deerfest. After townspeople were evacuated from the flood field, Seraph Breaker was asked by Freya Anderson, daughter of Tor Anderson, to check on her father and uncle. Breaker drove to the Anderson farm and found the band members alive but needed medical aid. Tor Anderson had been struck by lightning, and Odin Anderson had been cut out his own right eye. Possible reference to Norse deities and Odin and Thor, I guess. They claimed to have fought and valiantly defeated a dark army of the Scratching Hag rising from the Cauldron Lake, related to suspect Diver's Isle. All possible to verify, these events are relevant to the reoccurring AWE at Bright Falls and Cauldron Lake. Odin and Tor Anderson have been listed as persons of interest. Okay. Oh, okay, sure. Become mine, or become mine, you. And you also become mine. Nice, now I got a squad. Good thing I got the healing orb. Holy moly, that's a lot of dudes in the sky. What's up, you? Alright. I think that's that. Nice. I wasn't expecting a fight just after the boss fight. Yeah, because of Alan Wake 2. Yeah.
These are the notes of Dr. Emil Hartman. I am continuing my work alone again since certain parties were too blind to recognize a golden opportunity. Despite my generous offers, the conversations came to naught. Some people simply do not value collaboration as I do. Though I believe now that it was for the best. The sort of bold, pioneering work that I am undertaking cannot thrive under the shackles of bureaucracy and regulation. I have a history of seeking such partnerships. There was a time when I had hoped Alan Wake and I could collaborate. Together we could have produced art such that the world had never seen. But Wake was stubborn, egotistical. Writers usually are. Disappointing nonetheless. But now, like Tom before him, Wake has disappeared into Cauldron Lake. And this is where my work turns hypothetical. Since he was lost to the lake, Thomas Zane has been observed by various townspeople. This indicates to me that the individuals within the lake are not entirely gone. I anticipate Wake will similarly return one day.
Yep.
I may harbor some resentment for the man. His raw talent and determination are undeniable. From this, I have concluded that the lake and the dark place within it are not as removed from this world as I previously thought. Given my acute awareness of what awaits within, my meticulous preparations, and my considerable education, I believe myself much more prepared than either Tom or Wake. I should be able to cross into that dark realm with the chance to return as they have. All that remains is the dive itself. It frightens me, I admit, but such is the burden of the truth seeker. I will take my plunge into the dark tomorrow, with only the light of knowledge to guide me. It is time for a breakthrough. Until I return.
So he willingly allowed the darkness to kind of shade him. Interesting. Yeah, so hi TSB, welcome. Yeah, so we just obviously kind of finished this, and yeah, the Alan Wake 2 is happening. Wake evidence. A photograph of Alan Wake captured by Alice Wake during her event at her home. Alice Wake, former wife of Alan Wake, has recently been visited at night by her ex-husband or entity resembling him. Being a professional photographer, Miss Wake positioned camera and motion sensors around the corridor he appeared in and managed to capture an image of Mr. Wake on film. During the interview with Miss Wake, she mentioned that her favorite camera, a Blake bottle, has lost in 2010 during the Alan Wake incident. No match has been found among the confiscated evidence. It has been filed as a potential altered item, and for research staff stationed at Bright Falls are being contacted to check if they have any knowledge of such item. Wait, photograph. No, shoot. Where would be? Wait, photograph. Ah, yeah, you, Alan Wake, you're not looking too great there, dude. Yeah, you definitely, if you're chasing after your wife like that, see why they're not, why she's kind of scared of you and has insomnia because she doesn't want to see you at night. That only makes sense. Alright, Bright Falls summary. An unconfirmed directional manifestation occurred at Cauldron Lake, Washington. Citizens of Bright Falls had gathered in the town's southwestern fields for an annual festival known as Deerfest. Eyewitnesses all claim that the day had been sunny, confirmed by reviews of the area's weather reports, but then, with no warning, a thunderstorm appeared in the direction of Anderson Farm, and a tornado rose from Cauldron Lake. A torrential rain that followed caused a flash flood. It was as if the day had turned to night, testimony from Blake. Frank Breaker, sheriff of Bright Falls, formerly bureau agent, managed to guide the crowd to safety as festival grounds were destroyed by the flood. The festival was canceled, ending one day early. Lack of bureau presence on the scene makes this event difficult to report as a confirmed AWE Ultra World event. Through those similarity to other known events in the Bright Falls area led to credence to the accounts of the townspeople. Anything else nearby? Doesn't seem like it. Not here, at least. And is there anything inside the replica here? Anything inside at all? Let's nope. Just wireframe. Interesting. I'm curious what they were intending to get by recreating this. Because it kind of makes sense with the recreation of Jesse's place with Ordinary. But it's definitely interesting when they recreate this, just Lodge. The Lodge, if I am getting this correctly, was where Hartman would guide artists to doing to basically creating Ultra World events. let's see, should, like I normally do, be able to get up there. There we go. Alright, so yeah. So from what I gather, from a few of the things that Alan was saying, why are you respawning again? Off it. Don't respawn again. Just existing here. Come on. From what I gathered, from what Alan Wake was kind of just saying there a little bit ago, is that he created an issue for him to be able to get a hero. Who would be his hero? Well, I guess it's assumed that his hero is Jesse. There we go. Alright, well. Ballistics ground slam boost. Let's destroy a few of these, I guess. Or these ones, broken mods, right? Yeah. What are these? They're absolutes, but they're gold? Shot charge time. Minus 100, interesting. Projectile speed, minus 100. Projectile speed plus 500 for charge. Weapon damage after kill, for spin. Are those like super absolutes or something like that? Interesting. Oh, I see. Yeah, so they're super absolutes. So the little triangle means that they come from the Alan Wake experience DLC, and these, I thought these were bullet shells. No, they're meant to be the nails. So these are mods exclusive to the nail DLC, or the Foundation DLC. Interesting. So yeah, as far as I've gathered, Phantom and Shell are gay. Basically, yeah, so as far as I'm gathering, basically it's insinuating that Alan Wake, since he has the ability to create things with his writing, created the Bureau in a sense in order, or at least, at the very least, this event here, in order for him to get help. And so there's the lodge that he was in. That's an interesting clock. Oh, that's disgusting. Bright Falls Deer Fest. Yeah, okay. So a lot of this stuff just makes me want to play Alan Wake. Honestly. So I'm tempted. So we'll see what happens here. Let's head back to the central executive. Way at the top. So we'll see what happens. So that's it. I mean, we finished the Alan Wake experience. We finished the Foundation. That is Control. I thoroughly enjoyed this game. Did I get any new outfits? I wish I'd got new outfits. No new outfits. Darn. It'd be cool if I got an outfit from Alan Wake. What's this from? Television proposal. Arish, do you have anything new to say? Don't think you do. No, you do not.
I'll see you.
Alright, does Emily have anything new to say? Kind of weird that Emily, being such a big part of the previous one, wasn't a big part of this one here. Nope.
I've got a bureau to run. See you soon, Director Faden.
So, okay. So yeah, that is the end. This was a really, really, really cool game. As TSB definitely knows, seeing as how he just drops into people streaming this game, and I definitely appreciate that. This is a really, really cool game. A lot of interesting stuff, a lot of mysteries still not solved. Like, what is, what is the janitor? Is the janitor, is he Eldritch God? Who knows? Who is the board? What happened to the Fallen? Or the former? Is Dylan ever gonna wake up? What is with the Ocean View Motel and Casino? What are these other doors? We now know about the Alan Wake door, but what about those other doors? So who knows? Maybe Control will be brought up and the Foundation will be a bigger thing in Alan Wake 2, or maybe there'll be some hints here and there. Supposedly there's an agent from the Bureau in Bright Falls who might be responsive there. I don't know. Also, since that incident technically takes place in the future, what's going to happen here? Actually, let's go take a look if I actually can take a look at the computer terminal that says that it's going to happen in the future. That's going to be the operations center, right? So we'll see. But yeah, so like we'll see what happens. Honestly, though, with how much fun I have with this game and how curious it makes me about the other stories going on in this game, it makes me curious enough that I'm definitely considering okay, so it doesn't show, unfortunately. I'm definitely considering playing the remake of Alan Wake when it comes out, because that could be a lot of fun. And if so, we'll do that, and then maybe the Alan Wake 2 when it comes out. As for this, I'm taking a look. So this is Keystone, which is in current investigation going on. Lansing, Mississippi. Interesting that it's only in the US. Maybe just because that's the only one that they pay attention to. Because there were some events that were in Russia that they mentioned. Pemberton, New Jersey. Bright Falls, Washington. New York, which I'm assuming is this place. Ordinary, which was obviously Jesse's incident. Ballard, Utah. Rocky Mountain, Vermont. I'm guessing the Rocky Mountain is the Ocean View. Sterling Co., which was Sterling Co., the one with the Blessed organization. Also, I think these are the hidden train routes. There's Washington, D.C. Yeah, so I think these are the points that they can get them in by aircraft, by truck, and then the red I'm gonna assume are train lines, but this is how they get things to the Bureau, probably. Interesting. And it's also interesting that this map, so the reds I'm assuming are, or the dots I'm assuming are just gonna be things from the branches of the Bureau. Salem. Makes sense. Makes sense that Salem, Oregon. But Bright Falls, Washington. So this is interesting. So I guess Olympia's there. Maybe that's Bright Falls right there. And maybe it's Colorado. No, maybe? Because that's Texas. I think they're just different branches. Because I don't think that's not Colorado, is it? I don't think that's Colorado. Which ones of these do I actually know? Missouri. Don't know which state on here is Missouri. Missouri feels like around here. Which I guess could. So there are certain places that have the double dots. So we'll see. Pemberton, New Jersey. So New Jersey is pretty close to New York. But don't think so. Oh well. It's so interesting that they've got this on a lot of lore. But yeah, so we'll see. We'll see what happens. Short stream, but we just we finished, right? This is Control. That's it. That's done. I've done basically everything. The only thing I haven't done is the jukebox stuff, which I could come back to in the future. I've collected as many collectibles as I could through this stretch. So I may have missed some here and there, but I think I collected most of them. And I've got a ton of ability points. Not enough to get everything, but basically everything. Astro Constructs, I guess I can get this upgraded to full, but like, is there much of a point because I don't have mods for them? Probably not. Oh, there is actually one thing I did want to read here in the collectibles that I just remembered. Let's see if it is here. Also, there's a picture of me! Yay! There was... here. So these are going to be the pages from the script. So... Secret Lab, Scientist, I told you several times, Director is not ready. It's ready when I say it's ready, Doctor. But the being beyond the portal, we have no control over it. The robust Director shoves the nerd-like Scientist aside and heads for the portal control panel, and he slams the on button with a determined fist. Director, all the more reason. The entire screen was filled with dangerous red and fades away, and we can see the two men are in another dimension. The air ripples around them as if they were in a 1983 Pontiac Firebird Trans Am sitting in the Texas sun after a 5-day road trip. Int unknown dimension night. Scientist, what have you done? You doomed us. Control yourself, Director. Where's this beast of yours? Right there, sir. A horrible, shapeless, shifting entity fills the horizon. It can't be described. That's how horrible it is. What thing of beauty you've been keeping from me? The Director steps closer to the horrible entity. He reaches out with his steady hand. You are mine now, creature. I will return you to my facility and control your power. Sir, we don't know. The entity instead rushes towards and engulfs the Director. He screams in pain, and the Scientist looks on and does nothing, like the coward that he is. Entity subtitled, I am not the one being examined. I am not the one locked inside a prison. Gradually, the Director emerges from the entity. Once his sparkling eyes are now empty and dull, Scientist rushes to him. Sir? Sir, we have to escape. We cannot. They are in control now. I got what I wanted. Interesting. Okay. Well, yeah. Again, we'll just kind of have to see, huh? We'll have to see what happens. But yeah, I don't know what's going to happen for the next few days here on my schedule. I might do a bit of Hitman here or there. No real plan on that. Again, I'm starting a new job, so we're going to figure out my work schedule and how that works with my streams going forward. I think it's going to be a 5 days on, 2 days off situation. So on those 2 days off, I'll definitely try to stream. We'll also see how my shifts play out. Because if I have later shifts, I might be able to stream in some of the mornings. So we'll see. So there'll be a juggling around my schedule. But I'll try to keep it so I'm doing relatively morning streams for the most part. Again, when God of War comes out on the 14th, we'll see. As soon as I can play on stream here, I will. And we'll play through that and have a ton of fun with that. And yeah, that'll be a great time. What else? Yeah, besides that, God of War, After that, we'll see. I might play Alan Wake, the remake when it comes out, or remaster, because that can be fun, a lot of fun to play through. I could play the original, but I like pretty things being pretty, so that's why I want to play the new one. And then we'll also take a look at potentially Alan Wake 2, because now I'm invested in this universe. That being said, who knows? We'll see. Because I think Max Payne is also meant to be in this universe, and I don't know if I'll be wanting to play Max Payne. I might. Max Payne is a very different kind of style to these games, I think, because I think this is more action but weird platforming mystery. If I remember correctly, vaguely, Alan Wake is very similar to your Silent Hill, Resident Evil styles of games, so survival horror. And then Max Payne, I think it's just mostly a shooter, but you have the ability to manipulate time, so that's cool. That being said, if Alan Wake is fully survival horror, I'm not good at horror games. I'm not good with horror games. I don't like spooky stuff. So we'll see. I very likely will play it. But if it is that spooky, we'll see what happens. I might have a heart attack. So we'll see. But yeah, without further ado, we'll end this stream a bit early. Or really early here, because we got not really much else to do. I'll keep you guys posted on what things are going to come up through my Twitch schedule here. Otherwise, I do have a Twitter where I try to do live updates when I stream. Otherwise, obviously, you guys have the... yeah, I am a coward. Thanks, Hidella. Otherwise, I do have... I do have a loss of a train of thought. Otherwise, yeah, we'll, okay, God of War, Alan Wake, we'll read your schedule, I've got a Twitter, right. Otherwise, if you guys have notifications on, or like that little bell or whatever, is there a bell on Twitter or Twitch? Either way, if you have notifications for me going live, you'll see when I go live. It will likely be around the mornings, like normal, usually starting around 9 o'clock my time. PST, so we shall see. But yeah, other than that, I really appreciate everyone for going through this journey with me and helping me out. Thank you so much for to TSB and Nate Likes Food for joining this kind of community I'm trying to build here and following me during this playthrough of Control. And thanks TSB for giving me those hints to get the golden suit. I did not know about that one. That was cool. And definitely is one of my favorite outfits. This one's also really, really cool. So thank you for that a lot. Thank you so much for that. Thank you, Hidelo and Juntrip, as always, for usually dropping by, even if you guys don't chat, just dropping by and giving some views. And thank you again so much to everyone. I thoroughly appreciate it. Without further ado, I think this has gone on a little bit long. I love to ramble. Thank you guys so very much. I am looking forward to God of War and streaming with you guys, and maybe we'll see if we get some more people to join in at that point. But yeah, without further ado, have a great day. Peace.